Just a second. Yannick, I know it's you.
What kind of sick game is this?
Trust me, if you want to get out of this.
Get this thing off me!
I can't. It keeps you alive. You were basically dead when I found you.
Take it off!
Even if I knew how to get it off. It is more than a suit. It's fused to your body. Advanced technology by Nikola Tesla himself.
Tesla? Bullshit!
He came out of seclusion a couple of weeks ago. Sent a letter to Tsar Nicholas, Kaiser Friedrich, and as far as we know, every other leader in the world. He warns them of an organization called Fenris. Powerful people who work in the shadows, destabilizing governments and starting wars. They're also responsible for the fake coup in St. Petersburg. And with that, your condition.
Sure, whatever.
I think our friend Zubov is one of them. But there must be others. He doesn't have the power to do this alone.
I need to get out of this thing.
I can't get you out of it. Nobody can. It would kill you.
I'll go back to Polania. There must be somebody who can help.
Viktor Popov wouldn't try to flee. They'll kill you as soon as they discover you're not him.
Better than living like this, isn't it?
I didn't swap your bird ass with Viktor so you could get yourself killed. You know how many strings I had to pull. Getting you into a program I'm not supposed to know exists.
Thanks.
Fine. If you want to run, so be it. But first...
What did you do?
If I'm right, this will be a very interesting program. How's the reception, Soldat?
Turn this thing back on. I could be halfway to the front by now.
War's over. Saxony and Rusviet agreed to a truce while you were out.
That's great. It's Polania.
Forced to accept a Rusviet occupation. Your uncle and many others are not happy about it. They keep fighting. Olga Morozova, head of security.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I have to ask you to leave. Colonel Zubov's orders.
Not unexpected. Thank you, Sudarь. Have a safe night. I'll have to find another way in.
Where are you anyway?
Some picturesque valley outside of St. Petersburg. This is where the official celebrations for the peace treaty take place.
Ah, champagne and caviar for our brave politicians and generals.
Guards, I have to be quiet and stay out of their way. They won't see me. Enemy movement.
Why do you think sneaking around in some valley would make me stay?
Representatives of almost every government in the world will be here. Can you imagine a better cover for a Fenris meeting?
The secret puppet masters controlling the whole world? Bullshit.
That's what Tsar Nicholas thought. Before they almost killed him. Tesla somehow knew about them, and his letter is the only reason the negotiations continued after the attack on St. Petersburg. I need to know who is behind all this, don't you? Certainly. One enemy here. There are multiple targets here. Over there? If they see me, it's all over.
I can't wait to finally go home.
How old is your daughter now?
Almost 2. Only saw her once.
On my way. Several enemies here. Going in. Shouldn't be a problem. Certainly. There are multiple targets here. On my way. Certainly. Moving. I'll take cover there.
Primary objective achieved. We have a new primary objective.
What makes you think Zubov is a traitor?
He's a good commander. Ambitious, educated, tough. But he's a lone wolf and an asshole as well. He shouldn't have achieved his current station. There's no way he could have climbed the ladder that fast without someone powerful helping him. I should blend in and mingle with the other guests. Certainly.
Have you heard about Arabia? These are swarthy desert marauders fighting against our troops.
I'm sure you'll find a way to deal with them.
Shouldn't be.
I tell you, there is something wrong with this Matahari.
No, I tell you, everything is just right with her.
Well, she can dance. I'll give you that.
I'm glad things have finally settled down in Europe. We shouldn't have come here in the first place.
We should be fulfilling our destiny and taking the rest of Mexico. And the land up north, too.
Честно, in the far north, there are people who can talk to animals.
Rubbish.
Over there, enemy movement. Lots of them. Shouldn't be a problem.
The Kaiser is weak. His reputation among the population has hit rock bottom.
Is it true they mocked him openly in the newspaper?
A damn disgrace. Freedom of speech, they call it.
I wonder where they got that from.
Moving. On my way.
I'm so happy the war is over.
Are you sure everybody on your side knows about it? I hear that rebels still fighting in Polania.
Well, they are fighting because your people are still in Polania.
Talk to Grigory Rasputin. I say Rusviet got all the land we need.
I'll tell you, we'll be facing a second civil war in the next 10 years.
I'd rather not have that in my backyard, as good as the money is.
Certainly. Over there? I'd better take cover. Certainly.
It's not right. The Battle of the Somme, Verdun. And now all that would be for nothing.
You've been betrayed, my friend. You bled for your country, and how do these people repay you?
A bunch of traitors. That's what they are.
If you feel that way, I might be able to introduce you to some like-minded people. When weak leaders face threats like pro-democracy lunatics, unions, ideologues, where does it end?
You are damn right.
We'll talk later.
It's a scandal. A few more weeks, and victory would have been ours. No one could have defeated the Reich's finest, not without help. Mark my words. A Rusviet bullet didn't defeat us. A knife in the back did.
Hear, hear.
Commoners amassing fortunes, while the nobility with us. It's not right.
It's the same everywhere. The old ways don't matter anymore. That Rasputin gives me the creeps. It's those eyes.
They say that Tsarina has fallen for him completely.
They also say you shouldn't gossip about the counselor of your Tsar with young kids.
Looks like a good place. Looks like this target's alone. I'll take cover there. Nobody in sight up there. I should keep eavesdropping on guests. Looks like a good place. Over there? Moving.
Between us, some fear the Shogun is ill-advised. It seems he intends to expand Togawa borders further than ever before.
Shouldn't be a problem. I can only see one unit.
Personally, I never had anything against you guys.
Likewise. If not for the war, I never would have left my parents' farm.
I was a farmer too. Dairy mostly. The best cream in Lower Saxony.
We grew potatoes. Wanna try some of our samagon later?
How could I refuse?
Certainly.
There are rumors Nikola Tesla contacted the king.
I've heard something similar. Strange, but after 15 years of isolation?
I'm telling you, he has finally lost it. All the money, all the influence, such a genius. And yet, he lives in some ghost town.
They say he and his most loyal followers...
You have some nerve coming here, Zubov. They'd not hesitate to throw you off the cliffs for your failure.
I don't know what you're talking about, General Sturm.
Your little coup didn't work, and now we're losing control.
Perhaps you could do with some more control yourself, General. It's unwise to discuss matters like this in public.
Very well. Then we'll discuss it at the hall, in front of the others.
If I go down, I'll take you with me, you treacherous bastard.
Our first two Fenris members, don't you think?
Was that Colonel Zubov?
Da, and he's mine when the time comes. They meet at a hall, and the general threatened to throw Zubov off the cliff. I think I know where the meeting takes place. I just have to find a way up there.
Thanks for saving my ass, I guess.
They said you had as good as zero chance of survival. I'm sorry you have to live in that thing, but you're alive.
I'll get rid of it, somehow.
I'd better take cover. Looks like a good place.
It's very much my business. If there are so many VIPs up there, then we need extra security before another St. Petersburg happens.
I said, it's a private event. Peace off.
That's... You stay right where you are. I'm go.
You won't be doing anything.
They're with Fenris. Either I get to the castle without them noticing, or I make sure they don't live to tell anyone. I need to find a way up to the castle, and I can't allow them to sound the alarm.
We have a new secondary objective.
Targets here. I'd better take cover. Over there? Enemy movement. Lots of them. Shouldn't be a problem. Over there? Shouldn't be a problem. There are multiple targets here. On my way. Looks like this target's alone. Certainly. On my way. Shouldn't be a problem. Как мышка. Enemy movement, lots of them. On my way. There are multiple targets here. One enemy over there. Certainly. Over there? I can only see one unit. Enemy movement, lots of them. Moving one enemy here. Certainly. On my way. Looks like this target's alone. Moving! One enemy here. Shouldn't be a problem. Certainly. There are multiple targets here. I can only see one unit. Sounds like a plan. I think that's the building. Over there.